everyone. Thanks for joining. This is Gwen Taylor, Cooking with Pumpkin. Here I am again, just to show you a small meal, maybe 30 minutes or less. I want you to get up. I know you can do it. I believe in you. So let's get up and cook, okay? So remember to share, remember to like, and remember to subscribe. Thanks for joining me. Now let's get up and cook. We're about to get started with Cooking with Pumpkin today. And today we decided to do sausages and potatoes. And of course you can do whatever sausage you like. But I found Georgia Boy sausage. Purchased it from Bilo's, called Georgia Boys. I like turkey sausages, but what I did today, this one is with chicken and pork. This is called Georgia Boy. I like Hillshire. I like any basically, sausages. Most of them have the beef and the chicken and the pork in it. Some might just have beef. You can just do your beef sausages, or you could just do your turkey sausages. But the first thing we're gonna do potatoes. So I decided to do red potatoes, and I cut and diced my potatoes up. So I did that already. I figured that all of us know how to cut a potato. So I washed them, and I have them ready to go in the pot. Of course, I have the water, and the water's been boiling. So the water is hot, and so I'm gonna pour my potatoes in there. These are my red potatoes. You can do white potatoes if you want, but I'm doing red potatoes. But guess what I'm going to do with the potatoes? I'm going to add onions, bell pepper, like the multicolored bell peppers, red peppers, the yellow and the orange peppers. Now, you can purchase the peppers already cut, the onions already cut. They come in the frozen section in the store. It's just a bag. Everything is already cut. You don't like the onions smell or whatever. And of course, if you're cutting up onions, you can put them in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes, and then you won't have to worry about you won't cry and all that. But guess what? The onions, they're a vegetable. Yes, the onions are considered a vegetable. They're freshly cut onions. And my bell peppers, I have green ones, I have orange, I have yellow, and I have red ones. So I'm gonna let that cook with my, so I sliced them and I put them in the freezer, and I'm going to put, of course, a little salt. I added a little bit too much salt last week to my pasta. Salt, and I'm going to add some black pepper, and I'm going to add, of course, my favorite seasoning, which is seasonal from Morton. I'm gonna add some of that. And I'm going to do a little accent, because the accent looks like it has a lot of sodium in it. So yeah, it says 60% less. So I'm going to do some accent. I like accent. These are, of course, my just a simple seasonings that I use. And I'm going to boil some corn. How about that? That'll be another little vegetable also. But listen, what I found out about the onions, regular onions, because when you eat onions, a lot of people like fresh onions. And onions are good for you. They're very good for you. But, when you eat onions, you really don't need to be talking to people after you eat those onions. Like, hi, hey, who, when, or where. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. And I know that some of you can't get to your toothbrush, or you can't get to, some mouthwash. But guess what you can do when you eat onions? Drink green tea. Yes, green tea. Believe it or not, it's better than brushing your teeth, and it's better than mouthwash. Drink green tea after you eat onions if you're an onion lover. And a lot of people don't like onions. They really don't like onions, especially our millennials. They don't want to eat no onions. They don't like the scent of onions. But onions give your food a very good flavor. Now, I love onions, but I love cooked onions. I just don't go and get an onion and just even the sweet ones, even the Baldalia ones. I just don't eat onions like that, but some people do, and it's good for you. So I'm gonna add some salt to my corn, and I'm gonna add some butter or margarine or whatever you have. And I'm gonna boil some corn with that, and let that cook for a little while. And now I'm gonna work on my sausages. Now the sausages, I cut them up and I slice them already. They're ready to go in the frying pan. But most of the time, because I usually cook these for my girls at work, I usually put my sausages and bake them in the oven, which is very good. It's very healthy. But since I'm on the show, I'm going to fry them up in the frying pan. And I don't call it myself, I'm saying I'm frying them up, but olive oil. I'm not frying them up. I'm just going to like saute them because most of the time the sausages are already cooked. So I slice them. You can slice them smaller or what have you. But I sliced them. I have a little kick to them. You see that little slice? That's how I slice them. And I just can basically put them in there and let them kind of, I want them to get a little color to them. I just like a little color. So and that will only take a few minutes, and the potatoes, of course, will take the longest. But when we do the potatoes with the onions and bell pepper and the seasoning, oh, that's so good. This is just a simple meal. If you don't like onions, don't put onions. Just use your seasoning or whatever seasoning you want. You don't have to use onions in there. You don't have to use bell peppers. You just season it up like how you like the potatoes. And guess what? This meal can be your lunch, can be your dinner, and your breakfast. Potatoes and sausages. That's a wonderful breakfast. You can have that any day. It's better, of course, the next day. I know some people don't like leftovers, but if you fix enough of them, then you can have them the next day. You can have them for breakfast. You can have them for lunch, and just if you want to take them to your lunch or take them to your friends at work when we go back to work. And that will be soon. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. I believe that. I hope everyone is well. I think they told me I'm supposed to be reading, but I'm not into that. I don't think I can read and cook at the same time. I guess I can, but I don't want to take up all your time. I'm just here to help you. I'm here to help the sisters. I'm here to help and the brothers. The wives, when I started, it was about the wives, but it's about the singles now, and it's about everybody, okay? They told me, okay, some of the men cook too, and of course I've seen that. I see y'all can cook, okay? They said, well, we're home taking care of the children, and so they're the cooks. I know some very good men that are chefs. They do a wonderful job. But for those of you that's home and you just want something to do, go in that fridge. Go in that freezer. This is the perfect time to get rid of some of the items that you have in the freezer, in your refrigerator. Go ahead and cook it up. Stir it up in the pan. I know you can do it. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. Get up. Get up off the couch. I know we've been watching movies and on Facebook. But get up. Have a surprise him with a nice dinner. And of course, this doesn't take long. It doesn't take long to cook this meal that I'm preparing today. Matter of fact, it'll probably be ready in less than 15 minutes. When the potatoes are probably the things that's going to get. Look at those. Look at those sausages. Can you see? Can you see? Have a little color to them. And it doesn't take long. Like I said, you can use any sausages you have. Like this one is with chicken and with pork. And of course, I know that pork is not a good meat to eat, but we've been eating pork all our life, and of course we don't eat a lot of it. We try to not eat pork every day, but I eat it every once in a while. I try to be a healthy cook, and I try to be a healthy eater. It's good for all of us. It is. But I forgot to tell y'all, I looked over in my little basket, and I had a few apples. I had the apples, and they looked like the apples were going to go bad on me. So what I did today, I cut them up. I diced them and peeled the skin. I left some skin on. And guess what I did? I put some butter on it. I put some vanilla. I put some cinnamon. I put some brown sugar. I put some nutmeg. And I think I added some allspice also. And listen, that's a nice little dish. Now it's really good with pork. You know, for some reason, when you eat pork, you eat apples or applesauce after. They always served us applesauce if we ate pork in school. You all remember that? Yeah. So guess what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to put this in the microwave. And I'm going to let it cook for maybe about 5 minutes. Apples. That is, guess what? That is some nice, it'll be like a little fruit or dessert. It could be a dessert also. But what we doing, so look at my sausages. Good, y'all. These sausages are looking good in the neighborhood. We're about to have a quick little meal here. And guess what? Guess what the secret is with these sausages and potatoes? You heard of the frogmore stew, the Buford stew, the Buford brawl. You know, you could boil your potatoes and your your sausages, your corn on the cob. Guess what? You can add shrimp to this also. Yes, you can add shrimp. You can add shrimp to this, and you will almost have your Buford stew. You can add crab legs to it. What else? And now, guess what they're adding now? They're adding ball eggs. I don't know where the ball eggs came from, but it's a hit. Everybody's doing it. They're adding this. They have the sausages. They have the potatoes. You have the corn. You have the shrimp. You can add the shrimp to this. And you can have crab legs. And you can have your ball egg. Just ball egg and throw it in there. I think that's what. But guess what? The secret is in the sauce. You got to put a lot of seasoning. Old Bay seasoning. You can add Old Bay seasoning to this. Old Bay seasoning is one of the good seasoning, but you know your seasoning, everybody have this hot sauce. Now they're selling all these different seasonings or whatever. So you just, whatever you like, throw it in the pot and stir it up. Put your own twist to it. You know what you like. You don't have to do it just like pumpkin, but just a little idea, something real quick to do. The sausages are almost ready. And like I said, you don't want to fry them up in the pan. Just put them in the oven. They will be wonderful. They cook real good in the oven. You don't have to worry about any olive oil in the oven. And it will be wonderful. Wonderful. The corn is boiling. The sausage, the potatoes are boiling. And they'll be ready in a few minutes. Just do what you like. Oh, come on, you can do it. Yes, you can. Whatever you like. The potatoes. Now, you know what kind of sausages you like. You know what kind of sausages you like. So go get your sausage. Oscar Mayer sausages. They have all kinds of sausages now. Your like I said, I like Hillshire sausages. But that Georgia Boy is what I purchased because there wasn't a whole lot of meat in the store. So you know what? You have to get what you can get now. Go out. I hope you're not going out doing a whole lot of shopping because we're supposed to be quarantined in our homes. And I hope you're in your home. I hope you're staying put in your home. Someone is calling me. So I'm not sure. Can you all hear me? Oh, okay. Jackie says she loved it. So somebody's watching. So, okay, potatoes almost ready. Let's see about our potatoes. See those onions? Ooh, it's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. That's what I like. You know, you like a nice plate. You know, you want to have some color in your plate. You know, some of the little meats and stuff. I like a lot of color. I want a little color. I want a little color. Now you know what? The bigger the potatoes, the longer it takes to cook. But I believe they'll be ready in a few minutes. What y'all think? Y'all think y'all can try this? Potatoes and sausages. And then whatever, you can add whatever you like to them, and it'll be just fine. You know, just add something, whatever you like with your potatoes. If you don't want onions, just season it up real good. Season your potatoes real good. Like I said, this is not a long part. I'm not staying in the kitchen all day. I'm not cooking all day. Now Sunday is a different story. Sunday, I start my dinner on Saturday. You've got to. If you're gonna make collards and lima beans and all kinds of different dishes, yams, and then you go to church too. We have two church services. We have to start cooking on Saturday, can't we? Now let's see how these apples look. Let's see. I did 5 minutes on the apples. Ooh, they're ready. Oh, they're nice and hot. That was just some apples I had in my, that were getting ready to go bad. Look at that. Can you see? Those are apples. So they would be considered baked apples. I just baked some apples in 5 minutes. Oh, that's going to be so good. Just like I said, I just put vanilla and butter and cinnamon and nutmeg. Whatever you have in your seasoning pantry, try it. That's going to be yummy. I'm going to try it and see how it tastes. I think my husband's going to like it. It's just some apples. I do them all the time. You know, you have apples, you buy apples, and then you don't eat them all. Fry them up in the pan, okay? Cook them, okay? Let's see how this is. Let's see. Oh, they're delicious. And I'm not just saying that. That's just apples. You can do it. Surprise them. And guess what I thought of the other day, y'all? When was the last time you fixed you some Kool-Aid? Kool-Aid. We grew up on Kool-Aid. We drunk Kool-Aid on Sundays. Y'all remember Kool-Aid? Fix you some Kool-Aid. And I have some in the refrigerator I just fixed. And I like a tropical punch. That's good. And with Kool-Aid, you know what you can do? You can add some pineapple juice. Oh, that makes it good. You can add ginger ale to it. I like lemon lime. Oh, lemon lime is really good. It's a hit every time. I think they used to call the Kool-Aid the church punch. I don't know why they call it the church punch, but Kool-Aid is always good. And of course, the potatoes taking the longest. I kept saying I was going to start these potatoes a little earlier so they won't take so long to cook. Oh, but they're almost ready, y'all. They're almost ready. And look at, the onions and the bell peppers are so pretty in them. And no, I'm just not going to serve the potatoes just like that. Oh, no. I'm going to show you a little thing what you can do with your potatoes. But you know what you could do also? You can get a sheet pan, and you can make a one dish. You can get your sheet pan, put some olive oil on the bottom, put your sausages in there, put your potatoes in there. Dry them, don't let them be wet. So make sure you drain them so they won't be wet. And what you do, season it up. Just put all kinds of seasoning on it, with your sausages and your potatoes, and then let them bake in the oven. And you don't have to be over the stove like I am. You don't have to feel the heat. You don't have to feel the fire. But listen, you're going to have a nice meal when it's all over. And some people, they like the asparagus with it, like green beans, the whole green beans. You can put that in it. You can even do vegetables like squash and zucchini. Oh, that would be good. You can do that. You can do all of that in your oven and just put it in. Probably, I would bake it probably for about 350 for maybe about 30 minutes and check it out. You might have to turn your sausages, but your potatoes, you might have to turn them, but the potatoes would be really good. And you don't want to cook your potatoes too long that they will get mushy, that you're having something like mashed potato. No, these aren't mashed potatoes, but we're going to do mashed potatoes one day. What do you think? We can. These potatoes are almost ready. Oh yeah, they're ready. And what I normally do, I normally drain the potatoes. I drain the potatoes, and then I'll show you the little trick to what I do with them when I finish. I'm gonna go ahead and drain them. I was gonna have my son come and drain them for me, but he's in there. Hold on, hold on. So I just drained them. So guess what I'm gonna do now? The sausages are there. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm going to take these sausages out. I'm gonna take them out. And I'm going to like saute the potatoes in the frying pan. I'm gonna saute the potatoes in the frying pan. I was gonna leave the sausages in, but the sausages are ready. See, they're ready. So I'm just going to saute, put a little bit more olive oil in the frying pan. And look at this. Woo! With the onions. Yes. Oh, wow. Y'all see I don't have no music today. So I'm going to add a little accent. I'm going to add a little pepper to my potatoes. Y'all seen okay? And I'm going to add my seasoning oil. Is that it? That's it. If you have, if you like garlic, you can use garlic. I'm just not a garlic eater. I use garlic every now and then, but garlic kind of stay right there. Oh, and it's all day garlic, all night garlic. So I don't do a lot of garlic, but I like garlic. Garlic is good. Garlic is good for you too. I think it helps with your blood pressure and all that. So listen, that do you hear those potatoes? I'm just, put a little color to them, and they will be ready to go. Look at that. That's real pretty. Just browning them up a little, frying them. I'm not frying because everybody said they don't like. A lot of people don't like fried food, so I'm not saying that I'm frying them, but just giving them a little more zest. How about that? That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to mix the potatoes with the, I'll put the sausages with the potatoes, and they will be ready. They're really ready because they're cooked already, I just, like I said, I want to have a little color in them. I like color. I'm from Beaufort. We like a little color stuff. Yes. Oh, it's sounding so good. And of course the corn is doing its own thing. The corn, you don't have to do anything with the corn. The corn is ready. You can also cook the corn in the microwave. You can cook the corn in the microwave. So it's almost ready. And I'm going to plate it this time. I know I didn't get to plate it last week and I sent it later. But some of you did a wonderful job. Last week was shrimp Alfredo. And you really did a good job. Next week, if we're home, I'll do something else. I think I'm gonna do salmon and maybe mashed potatoes and some type of vegetable. Like I said, it'll be quick, okay? It'll be quick. I promise you, it's not gonna be a long pot. It's gonna be quick. We'll be in and out of here before you know it. And this is almost ready. I'm just browning it a little, and it's gonna be ready to go. Okay, let's see what I see. I hear the sizzling. Thank you. Who's that? Nellie hear the sizzling. Y'all see? It's sizzling. It's sizzling. Yes. So it's going to be ready. And I hope some of my ladies from my breakfast is on, and they can tell you this has been one of their favorites. Now, of course, they didn't know what all I did, but like I said, most of the time when I'm at work, I usually, on Mondays, I usually fix a little breakfast, and this is something that I normally do. And when they're having a birthday, sometime they ask what they want, and Jennifer say, "Oh, I want the potatoes and sausages." So this is what I've been doing, the potatoes and sausages, and it's almost ready. Look at that. Can you see? See those potatoes and sausages? Well, these are potatoes now. The potatoes are almost ready. Just a simple meal. You don't have to do a whole lot to it. Like I said, if you want to just do it in the oven, you can do that. And that would be perfectly fine. That'll be perfectly fine. And now, they're browning real good. They're getting a little color to them. Even though they're red, they have white in them, and I want to put a little color. And so there's my sausages with my potatoes. And this is it, y'all. This is your pie. Your dinner is ready. When Honey comes and says, "Honey, I'm home. I got something for you." Ha ha. There it is. There it is. You have some potatoes and sausages for him. He's going to enjoy it. Then you can just give him a little corn on the cob. And why not add a few apples to that? What y'all think? What y'all think? Can y'all do it? I know you can. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. The meal is ready, y'all. You're going to try it? Let me know if you tried, okay? Cooking with pumpkin today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I wasn't too long. I just wanted to do a little something for you while we quarantine. This has been some adventure, but we're going to get through this, y'all. We're going to get through this. God is on our side. He knows about you. He sees about you, and he loves you. My mother, Lord. And I tell you what, hang in there. I'm going to try again next week. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried, okay? I love you. I'm out. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Cooking with Pumpkin. Remember to like, remember to share, and remember to subscribe. I'll see you next week.